Hello, friends. So I'm going to give you a quick impromptu update on the auction this week. So as many of you have already probably figured out, we went live, or not live, but we launched the next auction on Sunday night with about 10 items. Let's just say we ran out of time last week. So we've added another 20 items. We're up to our normal 30. And we added in some awesome pieces. And let me just start. First of all, this auction will wrap up on October 11th, and it'll start at 8 o'clock p.m. So don't miss this one. You're going to want to go in and take a peek and see if there's some items you might need. How's that? So this is one of the items in it. These are in no particular order, but this is our lariat necklace that we design in-house. It's actually an awesome piece. Gorgeous stones, lots of turquoise, pearls, crystals, and it has this little lariat, literally, that it slips through. So it's like this. I have it wrapped 4 times around my neck. I kind of like this one really well in a choker kind of a feel. So you can actually have it layer all the way down to here. You can wrap it twice, you can wrap it 3 times. It layers in with other pieces beautifully, and it actually feels really nice on. It's nice and cooling on the neck, and I think it just has that really multi-layered kind of a look just with just one piece, which is really nice. So great piece. This is one of my favorite copper pieces of all time that we found. Oh gosh, I don't even know when I bought this piece. It's been a while. It's been in the collection. I kind of love it sitting on the shelf. It's really quite a work of art because the artist has done the copper work here, which has this beautiful stamping, really nice handwork, and then it's got an oval bend to it, so it fits the wrist beautifully. And then layered on top, sterling silver crosses. So it fits on, gorgeous, beautiful, and then pops right onto the wrist. Really a beautiful piece. Probably, I don't know, maybe 2.5, maybe up to 3 inches wide here. So that's really kind of a masterpiece copper piece. Copper, I've always loved. It's very hard actually to find really well done copper. There's cheap copper out there that's not, I wouldn't call it artisan made, but it's made. It's just not good stuff that you're really gonna want as keepsake type pieces, but that one certainly is. Here's one of our pieces, which is a Stone Feather Road design, which is the 3-inch leather, really soft, supple leather. Has 2 different size adjustments, pretty much gonna fit anybody's wrist in terms of size, up to a man. It could fit a man's wrist. And then we've layered it with cowhide in kind of a nice white. It's a little bit of metal embellishment, and then the beautiful turquoise and brown matrix on that stone, turquoise colored stone, really pretty. So that's a great piece, very fun. Many of you have those. We did a big collection of them all at once in this past year, and we're kind of getting down to, we have maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 maybe left of those. So this is this is an in-house design. Margie does these pieces for us, and they're way beautiful on, very time consuming, but it's a charm necklace. And so I have too much on here for you to appreciate how beautiful it is. But the charms are stones, crystals, where it's, you know, there's extended like crosses with crystals off the end. It's really a masterpiece and quite lovely. Here's just a simple sterling element. Really a pretty piece on that you can wear up high at the neck, or you can actually drop down, clear it down into here, so you can layer it with other things. And then of course the signature feather off of the back. How fun is that? So that's a really awesome piece. There's agate in there. There is, oh gosh, stonewise howlite, turquoise, crystal, pure crystal, and pyrite, all kinds of stuff, and great crystals as well. This is a fun one. That is a sterling set, really beautiful piece. Has turquoise. These are petrified ammonite, so they're sea creatures that have turned to stone. Really beautiful elements that have been bezel set in this beautiful cuff. This is pyrite, green amethyst. This is smoky quartz. All beautiful stones, all set in sterling. Sterling's very high right now, so the sterling pieces are quite valuable. A lot of these were priced and bought when sterling was not as high, so you're not seeing the newly reflected prices of sterling on some of this, but boy, now it's high. It is high. Look at these beautiful stones in here. Texture and matrix are awesome. I would layer this kind of a piece right in with my stack pieces. Look how fun. See how that pulls the turquoise up to the neckline? It's just like boom and boom. Really, really beautiful. Very, very fun. Okay. For those of you, I don't know if you know, but I know our Louisville show this year, they're having the stock show, but they canceled all the vendors. I'm so bummed because one of my very favorite shows, it was one of my first shows actually, and I have a lot of friends that have shopped with me all year actually, with a lot of friends when the pandemic hit, started shopping online. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to keep doing that because they're not letting any of the vendors into that show. But I am going to be in Oklahoma City for 3 weeks in November. So if you wanna come to the World Quarter Horse Show for this running from the 2nd through the 21st of October, we'll be in Oklahoma City, right at the fairgrounds there. We got a great little spot. I think it'll be a lot of fun. This is one of my designs. It's one of my cross elements. So that's actually a cross agate made out of agate. It's beautiful. When I found these stones, and I found, maybe 100 of them, I bought every one. I was not being very generous and letting others have them. And when I found them, I bought them, every single one. And we've done them in pendants over the years. I love it in a bracelet. So I'm about a 6 to 6.5 wrist. This fits me perfect. So it's gonna fit I'm gonna say a 6 1/4 to 6 1/2 to a 7 1/4, 7 1/2, because there's one size adjustment. But a really beautiful textured leather embossed, very nice. So that's a really fun piece. That would be a fun piece. Just a nice anchor. It anchors connects your head to your feet when you have a nice piece at your wrist. A lot of women don't wear cuffs. One of the reasons that they don't, or that many don't, is because they're uncomfortable. And so one of the things that we really prize, certainly in my designs, that's one of the things why people have bought, piece after piece after piece and added to their collection, is they're comfortable to wear. And they're certainly a statement piece, no doubt about it. So that's what I love about cuffs. Cuffs are just, otherwise you look like a tree with, limbs in the winter that have no leaves on them. You have these long extenditures that come out from your body and don't have anything on them, or you might have a small ring. Your arms are meant to have some layerable pieces. It really does. First of all, it's one accessory that you can appreciate for yourself. Your rings too, you can look down and see them. You don't see your necklace till you look in a mirror, or your earrings till you look in a mirror. You wear those for when you look in the mirror in the morning, or you wear them, for others, that you have a beautiful image for the day. But a wrist cuff and or bracelet and your rings you certainly wear for yourself. Yeah, I think that's your sister. There you go. So here's another beautiful piece. This one is done exclusively for our collection. That's our running horse. It's the mama and the baby running horse. You can see that it's beautiful. This is all hand beaded. This is a copper piece that's been laid on top of an already textured and burnished copper cuff. So this is handmade cuff. Then this piece, which has been laser cut, is beaded around, and Shauna does this beautiful work for us, and it's just absolutely stunning. It's a masterpiece. It's really a keeper, so to speak. And then the beautiful charms that are coming off the bottom of the running. It's like they're running just through, beautiful slurry of here, beautiful beadwork. Gorgeous, gorgeous. That's a keepsake, awesome piece. We did a lot of cuffs this time. Here's just a real simple just statement piece in a nice Howlite cross done with a silver wrap, and it's about an inch wide bracelet. This will fit on the tightest cuff, a 6 1/2 to a 7 1/2, and probably even possibly up to an 8 when you go clear out to the other snap, and you just have one snap. So you can do one snap, so one snap, two snap, or you can super tighten it to where I had it at the 6 1/2, and then you have an overlay. This one is not snap, but it's fine. It will lay there beautifully. It will be no problem. And if you wanted to, you could cut that one off and then just put some brown shoe polish off the end of it if you really just wanted it to be clean and take that extra length off. That is a possibility. Or just leave it on. It's not really all that troublesome. Okay, this is a fun, see, didn't I tell you this is a very fun collection? Here is, and this one I just saw online. I was going to show you all these pieces online, and I went, nah, I'm going to bring them up and show them to you. But this piece is our famous bar necklace. I just said to Michelle, we only have like 4 or 5 of these left, and we bought dozens. So if this is a compressed turquoise and spiny oyster one, the picture on it shows it better. My lighting is a little, see the lighting better here, but you can't see the largeness of it. So this is really an awesome piece. And you have about 1.5 inches of adjustment in terms of size. It's going to hit about right down here. It's not a true choker, a little bit more of a drop down to it, but a really, just a great piece and a fun one. And then this is just a beautiful multi-stranded. It's done in a lot of old glass trade beads, turquoise metal elements, and how I really love it is in a choker. It pops a ton of color because it's got that bright turquoise and bright colors and kind of a multi-feel. That's actually a really fun one. But it would also be beautiful anchoring around other pieces if you had the right pieces that the color would play to it. So fun piece. You probably could even do it as a multi-stranded bracelet. You'd have to maybe have a little bit of, it would probably work just like so. You might want to go one more wrap, but depending on your wrist size, it might be a cool multi-strand. So that one has a lot of play and possibilities and a lot of fun in it. This is a stunning earring that we love. It's got spiny oyster. There's lapis in it. There's turquoise. There's spiny oyster in 2 different colors. We got the red and the orange. So really a gorgeous, let me go to this side, you can see a little better. A gorgeous accent at the ear of some great pop of color. And you know, if you've been watching Backroad Treasures, that we're loving the pop of color. This is a beautiful, now this you could put on, actually you could put it on this, you know, even wrap it into here. So just for fun, let's just see if I can pull this off. If I can't, then I can't. I'm gonna try. I love the elements of the creative. So you can pop this through, pop this in, and then you have I also have my necklace on underneath. So you could do something like that. You can pop it in with Navajo pearls, which it would be beautiful as well. And that actually would hold, interestingly enough. It's kind of a fun way to do it. I've got the balance of it off a bit. Let's see if I can fix it. I didn't have the other necklace dancing. Okay, here's one of those things. It's like when I get myself caught in a mess, right? Now you guys are all laughing, going, there she goes again. Thank you for the love along the way, though. I appreciate that. Here we go. Now, was that worth the struggle? Yes! That's an awesome piece, so. You know, so I would do it with a piece like this, but I certainly would put it on with the Navajo pearls, and it would be a home run. Okay, this is a piece, you've probably seen this before. We bought dozens, maybe a dozen or more, maybe 20, I don't know, a lot of them. Anyway, I have this beautiful necklace with the 5 nugget drop, and it's a great linear piece, beautiful. Just sold a pair of these to a gal last week, and we just threw them on. She had a real neutral outfit on, and it was just an outfit she had just bought from us. And I go, yeah, but you know what? I can't let you leave without some turquoise. And I put that one and another one on her, and she just looked at me. She didn't like me as much anymore, but she did buy them. So it was perfect, though. It really was perfect, and she knew it, and I knew it, and we all did, and it was like a home run. All right, here's a really fun little corkscrew kind of an earring that's quite sweet. It's all done in sterling, and it is got little inlays. Here, I gotta get it up so you can see it. Little inlays of turquoise, petit point, that's popped into there. Really a fun piece. It's got some nice motion. I think it's probably 3 or more inches long. Nice piece. This is a gorgeous rock slab piece. The buy now on these are $75. They're way worth it. These are stunning. Look at these earrings. They're a jasper slabs, but in a brown tone. Isn't that gorgeous? Just a really pretty stone, and they're matched up. The stone cutters on that do these are just phenomenal. Just really very talented. Love that one. This is a beautiful abalone ring. It's really kind of a nice feminine, delicate kind of a feel. It's got all the beautiful rain colors of the abalone. And so that actually dances with turquoise very nicely. I'm gonna bring it in here. It'll fit most people on their middle finger or second finger, or even middle finger. I have large hands. But see how it is even with turquoise, the colors? It's got a nice linear feel to it. Quite lightweight, it's all bezeled in sterling. It's a nice one. This is awesome. This is a sister piece last week we had in this new design. This is an in-house design, and ooh, do we have some more coming up that are fun too. This is a beautiful one that we pulled a large turquoise nugget one here, and then the large Navajo pearl. Those are all sterling. This is all sterling. This is all hand-done work, and it's got an extender of this one has about an inch, so it's going to be a 13 to 15 inch. Here it is on the tighter choker, and then you can drop it down into here in a little bit of a loop, or to give you a little bit of leeway off the neck if you want it to be a little looser. But that's a gorgeous piece. That's a worthy piece. And that's a fun piece to layer in. If I didn't have all this on, I would put that on so you could see a little closer. Here is a petit-point, beautiful. It's a signed piece in a ring. This one is probably a size 9, 9.5 ring, I'm guessing. I don't have the little measuring thing, but 9, 9.5, maybe even a 10, because it fits my hands. But isn't that a beautiful piece? And we actually have a squash blossom that matches this. But there was 2 rings in the set, so we split it out and did this one as a separate. And I have another cuff that matches it too. If you love that petit-point, we have an option for it. But I thought that might be a fun ring to show you on the auction, right? Yeah, thank you. And even so, for most of you, you'd be able to wear it as a center ring piece, which is really pretty on a middle finger or on a forefinger, first finger. Very pretty. Anyway, lots of options. Nice, nice, nice. Here is some of the more, again, the beautiful slab earrings that we do. These are all hand-cut turquoise, native cut. They're native designed, and just real lightweight, but significant pop and color, okay? Nice piece. It's like a little treasure chest over here. This is an in-house design we're doing dozens of these in the spiny oyster. We found an incredible source for spiny oyster and the turquoise disc and the sterling silver Navajo pearls. What we were finding is we couldn't find these in the market, and we wanted them. So we sourced all the elements ourselves, and we've made them. They're beautiful. It's just a really everyday earring that you can throw on with so much, and a lot of, I don't have much spiny oyster in this collection today, but if you're watching us on Backroad Treasures, you know that we're pounding it with spiny oyster in all colors, as well as coral, and lots of pop and play in this color palette, which it really is stunning with turquoise. Very pretty. This is an old vintage piece that was out of a collection. It's got coins, some vintage coins, and that were retired coins, because you can't mess with a coin until it's retired. Here it is. And then turquoise, there's jet, there's sterling. Here's a sterling bird, if you have any relevance to birds. And just, you know, really just a little fun piece. And this beadwork on the end just pops over the end and creates a beautiful button style, sweet little bracelet. So like this, it's actually pretty easy to get on as well on your own. Just pop up and through. Very easy. And it just has a nice motion. Again, it would probably be, I should have put it on this hand. It would be pretty layered up with some other pieces. So that's a nice one. This is a neck piece. Aren't you glad we added more to the collection this week beyond our 10? Are you happy about it? I don't think Cindy was happy. She was annoyed with me that I didn't get it done last week. So this is turquoise and pyrite, and then on leather. Real, again, nice clean neck piece that pops a bunch of color, really a nice amount of color. Easy piece to wear. You can layer this in with other pieces, or just throw it on with jeans and a t-shirt, and away you go, and you've got just a nice look. And then also in a beautiful neck piece is this. We're down, I think this might be our last one in the turquoise part of this collection. I'm trying to find more, and I know who I got it from. They have, I just bought a white buffalo one from them, and a couple of others, but no more like, I haven't found any more like this. So I love that piece. Got a little bit of the brown matrix. It's a nice green colored turquoise stone. This is all sterling chain. This is all bezel set, and it is signed. It's a nice signed native piece. Beautiful. And their length on, I don't have a length on this one. I'm going to guess it's probably 17 to 19 inches. And you could put extenders on these too. And some of the smaller piece pendants, I think they should sit up, you know, up a little bit further in here where they are, but it doesn't mean you can't drop them down and add another shorter one above it. This is beautiful inlay work, just stunning. So there's onyx and sterling and mother of pearl, turquoise, and then sponge coral. Look at the colors, look at that turquoise and how the artist played the red tones of the sponge coral to it. It's really quite lovely. This is a sterling bar through the middle. Just a really interesting piece, and it's got that nice vertical effect. It holds its own. Even in the pattern that I have on, it holds its own with that pattern. Really nice. And let's see, what other ones am I missing? On Guard. Here's a beautiful, some of the last of the collection of these is the beautiful hand napped. This is actually, this is antler. It's been burnished and finished off, really lovely. This is deer gut, and this is sinew, so it's all used natural fibers. I'm trying to think though, obsidian. This is a red obsidian, which lends itself really nicely to the knife making world. But the artists that do this literally hand nap little churts of these pieces off one at a time. I don't know how they do it. They don't break it. How they get it to a point. How this is so, I mean, that's sharp. If you go to really, you could cut if you really, you know, decided you wanted to. You could use it for a lot of things, certainly a paper or a letter opener, but it really is functionally usable sharp. Very, very nice piece. And an artist out of Texas that does those, or has done those for us. And this piece is a gorgeous piece. We featured it on Backroad Treasures, and it didn't sell on Backroad Treasures, so it's landed its way into the beautiful auction collection. And it's got, this is all handmade, hand-stamped sterling up here. That will burnish over time if you want, or you could keep this piece polished. Either way, I think it would look good. Yeah, I know, right? You should love this piece. It is awesome. And then these beautiful round, you don't see round tubes like that very often in the native designs. I don't anyway. And they've got some of that star, the sunburst. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's got that sunburst motif that is stamped onto there. I love the colors. You've got blue and green and brown turquoise. It's really, really, really lovely. Not to mention the sterling work and the inlay work in that, and how beautiful that turquoise and the brown turquoise, and then the white. The white is, I think it's running horse, wild horse turquoise, which is a brown and a white, and because there is brown matrix in the back end of it here, but it's got silver inlay as well, and then the green and the brown turquoise, and then the all brown. Very, very pretty. Really a gorgeous, gorgeous statement piece, and one that would be absolutely lovely on really anyone. It's a nice investment piece, actually. And I think there was just so much on the Backroad Treasures, people didn't really realize how beautiful and how valuable this piece would be in a collection, but it's a nice keeper. Very nice. Okay, so let's see, we've got this and this and this. We have another, so we've been leading up to, we've shown a lot of the stacked stones and where our artist who is local started with us, which was in the stacked cairn stones on like a wooden base, and we've kind of, we've worked with him, he's worked with us along the way. We've sent a bunch of antler his direction. He started and came up with this beautiful design that is all stone. So he has shaved off the bottom so that this makes a beautiful base. And then the gorgeous stacked stones, and then look at the antler and just the height and the direction and the beautiful rounded stone at the top. I mean, it is absolutely a stunning piece of art that would go in any home. I don't care if you have a contemporary home, a Western home, a loft in, you know, New York, and a penthouse and all white and black, and you want to bring a little brown in, this would be awesome. Or certainly an influence of the West style home. This would be stunning. So there's a whole collection. I don't even know. I don't know if Cindy has all of them on the website, but these are exceptional pieces. Very exceptional. Really, really super nice. In case you don't know, I love those. I really do. Okay, and then this, we sold one of these, maybe a month ago, and it's the last. I only have 2 left, I think. There's 2, maybe 3 left, and then that's it. We won't be producing this bag again. Primary reason is it's very expensive. to make, and the retail is way up on it for us to make it. We just couldn't make it any less than what it was, and so we had a price point problem, and I knew it when we made it, but I had so much request for a backpack. And so this is our awesome version of a slingback backpack. If you look at, I have to think of the store, Cole Haan. Cole Haan has a bag similar to this style, and it's equally as beautiful. We added, of course, in the cowhide, made this a very, very deep pocket, so you can pop your phone down in it. It's not gonna get, you know, jerked out or fall out. It is in there, it's down in there, or other treasures that you wanna put in there. It's got a nice big space for storing things on the inside, and then it was designed as a concealed carry bag in the back here, and it opens from both, you know, either one side or the other. There is a holster that is made to fit any weapon that you might want to, and if you don't want to use it as a concealed carry, no problem. Take this out, put it in a drawer, give it to someone who does concealed carry, and you can put in your passport or cash or whatever you want, and that's in the back side of the bag. So there's a zipper on this side and this side. So depending on how you carry it, you can reach in from one side or the other. And depending on how you carry it, also, you can sling it this way in your body, or sling it over to the other D-ring and sling it this way in your body. Now, when I travel, I carry one just like this, and I carry it this way to this way. I always have this pocket open in case I need to reach in and get anything, whether it's my keys or something else. And then I linked it a little bit. The other way you can do it is just right over your shoulder. So I sold this to as many men as I have women. You can also sling it across your front and wear it as a back sling back, okay? And then it also has a D-ring in the middle. So it's incredibly functional. It's awesome leather. It's a, you know, it's going to be probably a great buy unless somebody does a buy now on it, which I think somebody did the last one, just said, I want it. And it's kind of one of those pieces, once you have it, you're going to know how much you love that piece. It's that awesome. I know, right? The hearts are flying. It is really a phenomenal piece, and we're real proud of it. We just don't like the price that it costs to make it. We could take it to China and make it very inexpensive, but we're not going to do that. We support American-made products, and our bags have always been made in America. Even the ones that we buy from vendors and designers are American made. So our Juan Antonio line, which you've probably become familiar with if you watch us, is American made. And if you go online, you can see those bags on our website. Awesome bags, awesome quality, awesome everything. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. But you're not getting the cheap production kind of stuff like you're getting out of China. So that's my stand on that, I guess. Here's a beautiful blankie. So it's a plush. It's a nice full-size plush. This is great in your, you know, put in your car, to put over your sofa. I have one on my lap at night when I'm reading or watching TV or on my computer finishing up an action or something. And yeah, Shwan, yeah, their sister. Oh, well, this is Stoney's reading. Here's Bella. Bella, come in and say hello to the friends. Say hello, friends.
Hello.
So that's a fun blanket. And the buy now on it is like $35. So it's just fun. Pick it up for Christmas. I mean, get it for somebody, and you know, you can look at online too at other colors we have. But it's just a fun bag, or a fun blanket. And this bag, we love this bag. It's like the carpet bagger bag. So I'm not gonna have full length shot here and get up here. But this one is beautiful. This is all textiles. This is suede leather. We bought a number of these out of the gate. I just thought it was an awesome bag. We still love it. And we're getting down, dwindling. We might have maybe none more, maybe no more left. I don't know. But this one we still have. So there's a zipper in the back for your phone. I love carrying a bag like this, simply right like that. So if I'm walking in and out of where I'm headed, to my car, to a hotel, wherever, I like carrying like there's a ton of room in this. There's a couple little pockets, and here's a zipper pocket on the inside and a little slip down one. It's a canvas lined bag. And then you do have this, so if you need to be hands-free, carrying other stuff, so your hands are free, you're carrying the bag, away you go. So it's a great weekender. Hopefully y'all are getting out a little bit on some weekender kind of fun out and around through the country. We're gonna be on big weekenders coming up, as in on the road. But, and then this beautiful piece was sold already as a buy now, but I have to show it to you. I have one more of these, and Michelle has just put in an order for more as we hit the road. But this is gorgeous, and I will tell you, catch these prices now because we actually made an error on the pricing on it. The buy now and it is $129. These are going up to $149 because we made an error, and they'll be moving shortly. But this one right now is a buy now at one. This one was already bought now, but we do have one more if you want to catch that before the buy now. Well, it is off. The buy now is off, but if you want one more, I'd have one more. Okay, I think, let me see. Is that it? That's it. It's a wrap. So jump onto the website, register. If you've never registered, even if you think you will or will not bid, you don't know, just register. You're not giving us any information that is going to harm you in any way. It's like a name, an email address, which we have to have because that's how we invoice, and I think a phone number. And that's just if we have any questions about how to ship or where to ship or something didn't come through right, we need to be able to get a hold of you. So these are, it's a beautiful collection. Next week, I think we have a pink and a purple tone collection that we're putting together. And then the auctions are going to pause while I'm on the road, we think at least. What we're going to be doing is putting some clearance type stuff that's out of our basement, stuff that we've had sitting around, things that have been around in our inventory. We're going to do on the auction page, we'll just be posting new things regularly, and it'll be buy now. It'll just be buy now stuff. So it'll be priced as is, buy it if you want it. It's a good deal. We could also put it on our website, but we're going to use the auction site while we're on pause while I'm traveling. And if I can sneak an auction in, I will. It's a little more difficult when I'm on the road to pull all of this together. So, and we'll be posting stuff from the road regularly. So that's the plan. We'll have one more for sure. We hit the road the 29th, I think it is, of this month, and won't be back until about the 21st or 22nd, I think, of the month. We'll be gone most of November. All right. Have an awesome week. Call us if we can help you with anything. And thanks for supporting us. Thanks for watching. Check out the website. When you go to shop now, it's going to pull down a random amount of stuff. Go down into the categories and see the different categories of things that we have featured on the website. Literally, almost the entire store is online. And for those of you, I will go live yet this week, maybe tomorrow or Friday. We got new testimony, our cool new demi jackets in. So we got some new colors into that I want to show you before the weekend hits for those of you who are collecting those pieces. So that's it, friends. Have an awesome rest of the week. It's sunny in Iowa. We're loving this weather. We've got a cool wedding this weekend on the farm, don't we, Bill? And it's going to be 70 degrees. So that was divine, and we're grateful for it. Peace and light. We'll catch you soon.